Or in this video, I want to do a end-to-end FHIR search, and we want to do it for one or more parameters. I'm just going to go through the thought process, and I hope you can follow along as I do this as well. So I'm on New Postman. I have my HTTP set to GET. I'm going to go ahead and type in the base URL of the FHIR server I want to use, which is the Happy FHIR server. I have my resource specified, and then the question mark, letting the FHIR server know that I want to do a FHIR search. The next thing you want to do is figure out what search parameter do I use, because search parameters are once again different than a FHIR data element. So what I do next is I will go to the FHIR website. You can tab over to search params, but my preference is using content because you can see a very quick overview of all of them. Scroll all the way down, and then you have your search parameters on the left. You got the types for them, and then you have the data elements on the right over here. So one of the most common things you search for in observations is the code. So I know I want this, and then I look over to the left. Oh, here it is. My search param is code. The next thing you have to figure out is what is the type. So if I click on type, it tells me how I can search for this parameter. And basically on this very bottom here, you can use for tokens, you can use this subsumption-based logic, which I would say is pretty powerful. You can just basically set some parameter equal to code, or you can do things like system pipe code. So very, very powerful. So let's show that over here. So going back, I know my search parameter is code. The one I want to search and use is this 2060, which is a loin code for serum creatinine. If I hit send, I get an HTTP status of 200, which means it was successful. I scroll down, I can see I have an observation with the code of 2160, and there's actually quite a few in here. But now let's say we want to do we want to kind of like further filter this out because there's a lot. So we want to start adding some other ones. Let's say we only wanted, go back here, observations that have that code, but we also want the ones that have a status of final. So what I want to do is just scroll down. Here's my observation status, and nice and convenient. The status is a token, and it's just intuitively named status. So I go back over here, and then I can do a and because I want to do another parameter now. And I do status, and I type in final, hit send. So now got 200 status response. Still quite a few in here. So, but now I have all observations with the status of final and with this code. So we can also use the token. If I go back here for code, let's say it's pretty common whenever you're using searching on code, go back over here, is to use this kind of syntax, the system pipe code. So if I go back here, and what you want to do here, because I know this is a loin code, the system is loink.org, add a pipe, and then you can hit search. So now there's still quite a bit. We have this loin code or these observations now, always like this, status of final. It's always a system of loink, and it's this code. Okay, that is a end-to-end process. Hopefully that's helpful. We'll do another video using patient in the next video.